All right, today is Paternity Test Tuesday. It's Valentine's Day. I know this is going to be a good one.
Yo, man, we got 3 people on the line. We got Danielle, a.k.a. Danny, who's 24. You got the 2 potential baby fathers, Al and Marco, on the line. They're 31 and 33, respectively. And they got a baby by the name of Danielle, who is 6 weeks old. And I like the fact that she didn't try to use both of their names in the baby's name, because that could be embarrassing. Now, Danny admits that she slept with these 2 friends in the same week. She says she's not a hoe, but she's a free spirit and does what she wants with her body. Now, Al and Marco are still friends, but they want to know whose kid it is. They both have submitted for the DNA test, and they're very optimistic about the situation. Now, Al, from what I understand, you met Danny first, right?
Yeah, I did.
Where y'all meet at?
We met, basically we met, out at the club, and it was cool because, I saw her, she saw me, there was a good vibe, and I didn't even know, because I was there with Marco, too, and I didn't even know that they had talked as well. So, I'm telling Marco about, this girl I met and whatever, and next thing I know, he's like, oh, I met this girl too, but he never said her name, so I didn't even know, So yeah, but it's sort of, it's a messed up situation, but it is what it is. Marco's still my dude, and she just sort of played both of us. At the end of the day.
Now, Marco, at the time that Al was hollering at Danielle, were you still talking to her too?
It's very possible. I was hollering at her. I know he was hollering at her, but we didn't really connect the dots until afterwards.
Gotcha. So you just sampled it like the samples at Costco. It be like that sometime, yo.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, we got to dig so much deep into this story, but we also have to go to break, man. You want to finish this in a minute, Rick?
Yeah, let's finish it up, man. Where's she at? She gonna be on the phone?
Danielle, you there, right?
I'm right here.
Oh, man.
Hey, good morning, Danielle.
Can't wait to hear your side of the story.
I'm not something to be sampled, okay?
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm not a slut. I'm not.
No one called you that.
No. Nobody said you was a slut. Nobody said that.
Just a sampler.
I mean,
I am not a sampler. Look, 2 dudes tried to holler, and I gave them both an opportunity.
Yeah, okay. and let them fight for it. There it is. All right, y'all, we got the results. Up next, Rick's Mountain Morning Show. Rick's Mountain Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time for the results of Paternity Test Tuesday, 10 minutes after the hour. This is Valentine's Day edition, which is no different from any other Tuesday. It just happened to be Valentine's Day. I thought I'd just threw that in there.
It is, but the magic's in the air, Rick, because there's a certain energy that has to flow through your blood when you may or may not have a child, and it all boils down to the information that is being held by some maniacs on the radio. And here's the thing. We got a chance to hear from Al. We got a chance to hear from Marco. Danielle, you there, baby?
Yes, and I do have something to say. Marco, I really just want to apologize to you because I really am feeling you. I mean, Al, he didn't really mean nothing. He just tried to holler at me in a weak moment. I let him hit it. But,
I almost choked on that.
Wow. I'm hoping that Dantrell is yours, and I really want us to be together. The sex was the best of my life. You lasted forever.
Love.
Wow.
You can't come on the radio and say I let him hit it. You have to say I made a mistake.
Yeah, and you shouldn't say that with Al on the line.
She just showed that she a hoe. She just showed that she a hoe.
Yeah, she said I let him hit it, like it's a purse or something. I guess it is.
Yeah, or a punching bag.
So I'm a hoe. Y'all want to act like you have never done what I did. Like a guy tries to holler at you, you're like, I don't know. But
my whole thing is you knew we were friends and you were okay with it.
I mean, it's a weird double standard, Danielle, because, what's dirtier, the foot or the shoe that the foot goes in? You got to ask yourself sometimes, what's dirtier, the foot or the shoe that the foot goes in? Especially when multiple feet. Yeah, when multiple feet have gone into the shoe within the process of a couple weeks. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of footwork.
Yeah, but the shoe is dirtier.
It's all dirty. That's what it is. It's all
the shoe walk on the ground.
Yes.
And the shoe got a lot of foots going in and out of it.
And then the inside of that shoe, like, the foot sweats, so the inside of the shoe gets dirty, and it holds some of that extra, like, fungus milk.
I'm done. But what about the foot? The foot walking around barefooted.
You can wash it. You can wash the foot, but like there's parts of the shoe that you can't get clean.
Right.
Just give me the results.
Oh.
And then foot get fungus.
Fungus.
Toe jam.
Toe jam.
You have to go get a pedicure.
Pedicure.
Really?
Yeah.
So Marco, so what? So being
Make
that
sure you
like
keep a sock on.
gold toe at
Or a
best.
stocking. Or a knee high.
Stupid.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Nah, no worries, man.
Don't worry.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm getting some information. Hold on a second.
Are y'all nervous about this?
Some people don't wear socks.
I'm nervous. Now that
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
So Marco, being that she said, like, she really does like you, like, where does this stand? Like, because, like, Al's still your friend.
Nah, like, this is how it is, man. Like, quite honestly, if it turns out to be mine, I'll be a man and do my due diligence. But other than that, like, it's not really something I'm
Ain't no chance with her.
Why not?
Nah.
Yeah, because you came on the radio talking about you let somebody hit something. That just didn't sound. It didn't sound good. You said you supposed to say I made a mistake.
That's not wifey material.
I did make a mistake.
not
That is
wifey
what
Well,
I was
that's
trying
what you
to
should have
say.
said. But you said on the radio in front of everybody you let somebody hit it.
And you gotta understand, some chicks are Wi-Fi material and some chicks are Wi-Fi material, which means everyone can use it.
It is not that way.
Free to the public.
Yep.
Oh my.
Wow.
You said Wi-Fi.
So,
Well, if it's free to the public, one of y'all's is the baby's daddy.
okay, so
Maybe.
check this out real quick. So, Al, if you find out that the baby is yours, even though she still wants to be with Marco, will you do, like, spiteful things like not buckle a car seat in good, or?
Nah, I mean, I'm not that type of dude. If it turns out to be mine, I'm gonna do what I gotta do and definitely take care of the baby. That don't mean I gotta have no great relationship with the mother, because clearly, she ain't even worth nobody time right now. But I would do what I gotta do.
She make all her child
My
support
mama
shit
want to
stuff.
know what I do. 'Cause I'm Superman.
Through the ghetto, let's get it.
Hey.
All right, man, we got results here. So just for those who are joining us, man, we got Al on the line, Marco and Danielle, a.k.a. Danny. Al and Marco both got tested. And we have some results right here. So no matter what happens, right, you guys are not going to, continue a relationship with Danielle, right?
They're lying.
Hell no.
At least Marco.
Nah, you lying to yourself.
Ooh.
All right, well,
Please.
in the case of baby Danielle, Al, the baby is 99.9% not yours. But so that's good.
Oh, bad and bougie.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
People get stabbed in the
All
movie. Check this out though. Marco,
Yeah.
in the case of baby Danielle, baby Dantrell, the baby is 99.9% not yours.
What?
Wow.
Hey, it ain't new. Crack, are you sure?
I'm positive.
I'm shocked.
99.9%. It's none of these dudes.
You're not my.
Wow. Ma'am. Hello?
Sorry.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm here. I didn't sleep with
That
anybody
is
else.
crazy. You clearly
Marco,
slept with someone
the
else.
results are wrong.
Damn. Well, what other dude that? Can we get him on the phone? Might not be here either. Damn.
Yeah, like Marco, do you have a friend that's not Al that was at the bar the week before you were at the bar? Because it seems like we got a
wow.
pattern here.
Wow.
And
Oh,
Style.
who knows at this point?
Wow.
That's a loose shoe.
Wow.
A loose shoe.
Wow.
A loose shoe that.
A true
Sorry.
You're not my.
loose shoe with Wi-Fi. Wow.
Before to them, when it really starts going off.
I feel bad about all of this. I really feel bad. Man, what you gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't know who the father is. I don't.
You slept with that many?
Just stop
you slept
talking.
with that
Don't
many
say
people?
nothing else.
Yeah,
slept with that many
you think
dudes?
yourself a ho-ho.
Oh, what, Crack?
A ho-ho. You're not my God.
What you thinking of selling?
A ho-ho.
A ho-ho.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show.